Hello, my multifamily investors, duplexes, quadplexes, triplexes, fiveplexes. Today, we're going to talk about the active listings on MLS. We did the solds. There's 863 active listings right now on this MLS that are multifamily. We're going to go ahead and pick a broad swath of Central Florida and do an analysis of the available multifamily properties in this area. So we've got our list down to 636 listings under the active listings. Now, if you watched the previous video, you know I'm advocating no flood zones. So let's take out the flood zones. That brings us down to 564. I also recommend no mobile homes, no stick houses, because we now have tornadoes in Florida. So we're going to go down and do only block homes. And then on this video, we're going to do the one-car garage, which brings us down to 38 properties. And since we're investors, let's get the high-priced stuff out of the way. And now we're down to 12 properties. So let's view these 12 properties and see what we can buy today. The best is not the right word. The cheapest property is Floral City. And what we didn't do is we didn't analyze whether the bathrooms. So this is a 2-1 and a 1-1. And it works out to a list price at $249,000. This is $132 a square foot. It's only been on the market for 19 days. And what we say is that when it's cheap, there's always a reason. Here we have in Clearwater. And I don't know what to think of this. I've never looked at this. This has been on the market for 1 day. It's 1957 built home, $338,000. It's a 2-1 and a 1-1. And it's got some pretty hefty rent. You know, I don't see how that's rented when we saw the picture showing what it was. It's saying it's 2,100 square feet, which works out to $156 a square foot. And that's very interesting. They're calling it a duplex, but I only see one garage. But anyway, Franklin Circle in Clearwater, if you want to talk about it, reach out. $339,000 in Port Charlotte for $162 a square foot. This is a 2-2 and a 2-2. I don't see the garage, but we're going to give the realtor the benefit of the doubt. It's 198 days on the market for $162 a square foot. Here we go at $161 a square foot in Northport. This is asking $344,000. It's been on the market for 29 days, and it's a 1957 home. Prescott and St. Pete, $349,000, works out to $241 a square foot. Now they're saying it's got $24,000 in annual income. That's $2,000 a month per unit. Let's see if we agree. And it says $2,700. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, Section 8 housing, Section 8 housing, 7-part portfolio. So I don't know about this one. I think it's got some other properties mixed into that. Here we have $385,000. It's $178 a square foot. Now this one is a more modern built 2004 property. It has vaulted ceilings, 2 one-car garages. It's all rehabbed and move-in ready. This is my listing and the motivation for deciding today to, how did that picture sneak in there? Yeah, we gotta pull that picture out. Now this does have a new roof on it and the pictures don't show it, but we're talking about $178 a square foot for Canterbury. In Ocala, $182 a square foot at $389,000. It's been on the market for 42 days. $390,000 in Port Charlotte, $161 a square foot. We did the sold video. The cheapest one was $155 a square foot. Then it went to $165 a square foot. In that analysis, the highest price was $220 a square foot. This is $166 a square foot. This is brand new. And I have highlighted this on one of my earlier videos. It's very nice. They're forecasting rents of $1,800 per side, $409,000, $435,000 in Altamonte Springs in Seminole County, which is very high-end. Seminole County is very high-end properties. This is North Orlando, basically. $439,000. This is a 2026 built. I think this is the same seller as the one we talked about a moment ago. Poinciana, $201 a square foot. So there we go. So let's see if we can jump into my real estate feed. I'm Randall Jenkins. I put out all of my real estate content on Florida Real Estate Partners, Randall Jenkins. And I have a very active YouTube channel that I invite you to subscribe to, where you're probably watching this video now. And I didn't have it cooked up, but this is a replay of Randall Jenkins Real Estate Hour. One of my content generators is my radio show, and I invite you to subscribe to my content, Randall Jenkins. I am waving goodbye, but I don't see the camera, so we'll just call this video done. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. 727-409-4663. It's easy to remember. It's 409 HOME.